Hello, basketball fans. You've got a lot of history, Richard, between these two teams. Tonight will be another installment in this terrific rivalry.
And let me say, playing in the same conference, having to go through each other year after year. Yeah, that can breed a little bit of contempt. Let's just say it that way.
Exactly. I'm sure you felt that against rivals in your division and your conference.
Yeah, I think most of the time they felt it against me.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. And it's Morant in at the point guard position. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Memphis. And finished off by Morant.
So flashy with the rock. Morant takes pleasure in slicing and dicing the D to pieces.
Outside, Wall. And Leonard has it in the corner. And good, coming off the assist by Wall.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
One thing you have to admire about the Grizzlies is their high level of effort. These guys play with such determination on every single play.
Even their superstars like Morant. Now Leonard. Following the miss by Jaren Jackson from deep. Outside for George. Back to Leonard from downtown. And Desmond Bain pulls it down. The effort level of the Grizzlies, RJ, can be an equalizer against some teams.
Yes, the talent and experience can only take you so far, but Memphis, these boys will outwork you. And in some ways, it's not fair because their energy at times just seems unmatchable.
And here's Leonard. After the three-pointer from Desmond Bain. Outside, Wall. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. George against Bain. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Wall, no luck. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. It's stolen by Wall. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Here's Zubac. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for your Clippers.
And he knocks down the first one. For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there, and I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
Now here's Brooks. And here's Morant. Jackson passes to Adams. Misses the layup. For Los Angeles, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. And Wall kicks to Zubac. Outside Leonard. Back to Zubac. Outside for George. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Grizzlies have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Morant passes to Jackson. And that one is off. And the Clippers will go the other way with it.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Wall looking it over. Pass to Batum. Batum a screen on Bain. Back to Batum. 6 on the shot clock. That 3 off the mark.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Here's Bain. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
Clearly a foul.
The Grizzlies shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
And since coming into the league, Desmond Bain, Richard, has quickly established himself as a knockdown three-point shooter.
Yeah, his accuracy and efficiency from out there is incredible. The spacing he provides is why he's a key part of this team.
Now, here's Batum. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And so Brooks will bring it up for the Grizzlies. To the inside. Batum with the steal. Outside, George passes to Wall. Batum dishes to Wall. And Wall with the slam.
And to say Wall's explosive at the rim doesn't do him justice. I mean, this guy is a freak of nature.
Now here's Morant. Jackson kicks to Morant. The Grizzlies with another miss. And Los Angeles guys shooting in the early going here. Pretty dreadful, 22%. George finds Batum. 32 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Zubac. The kick out to Wall. And here's George for three. Gets that one to fall after missing his first two. 1 for 3 from the field.
And how about the read from John Wall? He knows the angles, sees the opportunity, and makes the right feed.
Bane passes to Morant. Outside for Jackson. And a wide open look for Bane. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The Clippers on top. They lead by 3. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Clippers. The Grizzlies trail by 3. So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at the center position. And here is Los Angeles now. Outside Leonard. Outside Wall. Back to Leonard. George looking over the floor from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Leonard with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. George with the ball. Batum passes to Zubac. The feed to George. Back to Batum. It's George on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Those three-pointers off the mark.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Morant dishes to Adams. To the middle. Oh, and the jam by Adams.
And a little contact like that won't slow Adams down. This is a guy who loves the contact and able to finish easily on that one.
Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensively.
Ball passes to Batum, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Ball to Memphis.
Morant with it. Outside, Bane. Shoots the three. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Leonard against Brooks. And George kicks to Leonard. Hands it from downtown. Leonard's got the lead up to 4 now for Los Angeles.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Adams, and Adams with the slam.
I have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Outside, George. He kicks the Wall. Back to George. Takes a three. Outside Leonard. No one near Wall as he lets it go. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Wall's got 5 now.
Not lacking any confidence. When the ball hits Wall's hands, he is ready to let it fly.
Outside, Bain. The 3 ball. Memphis the rebound. Adams. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Not the last time we'll see that. Adams is so powerful and loves to take it to the defense.
Steven Adams, 2 shots.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Los Angeles leading by 5. Zubac finds Wall. And here's Leonard. On the wing, Batum. 6 to shoot. 3-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
Ja Morant impressed as a rookie, but in 2022, he really started blowing the roof off.
He's been doing some tremendous things. And how about a 52-point game in February that year? Only 12 of those points came from threes. That's a lot of buckets.
Off target with his 3.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
And Adams with the slam.
Oh, he threw that one down. Adams, one of the fiercest competitors in the league.
Ball against Morant. Leonard on the wing. Back to Wall. Picked off in midair. And now the Grizzlies. Fast break. Morant dishes to Jackson. Here's Adams. Oh, and he parks it off the glass. Wow. Leonard on the wing. This one for 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Out to Morant. There's the 3. No good on the shot. And so we conclude the first half. Clippers ahead. They finish off the second. Thank you, David. We'll be back after it. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. The guard and off guard, filled by Jackson and Powell. Robert Covington out there with Morris, and it's Kennard in at the 3, the small forward. Powell, the pass to Kennard. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. With the shot. Misses off the right iron.
Normally he drains that.
Pass to Aldama. And that one is stuffed right through.
Hits his first attempt of the half. Not what you'd call suffocating D on that possession.
Now here's Kennard. And there's the pass to Covington. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Conchar, guarded by Powell, and out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Jackson kicks to Powell. Back to Jackson. It's Powell on the wing. Here's Kennard. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Shot clock at 3. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Conchar. Pass to Tillman. Here's Conchar. Out left to the wing. Here's Aldama. The three-pointer, no good. Los Angeles leading by 7. In the corner, Kennard with it. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Kennard's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Passes it to Concho. Back to Jones. Right side, Green. And the layup is good.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime.
And how about the impact that Green has on his teammates?
He's been doing it for over a dozen years. A three-point specialist and a starter for the majority of his career. Great veteran presence for them to have in the locker room.
Pass to Concho.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
The pass to Aldama. Green left side. To the paint, Covington with the steal. Morris looking over the floor. Pass to Kennard. Launches it. Conchar pulls it in. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Green passes to Conchar. Back to Green. Passes it to Conchar. Second chance shot. And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Jones drives in, tries again, and another basket for Memphis.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter, just served him up.
Now here's Powell. Tight defense on him. Covington kicks to Powell. It's stolen by Green. And oh, here we go with Green. Nobody back. Count it. Good.
And that's how you do it, guys. Ball pressure and then get some run out.
Now here's Powell. Not a lot of room. Pass to Kennard. Three-pointer. And the foul called on Marcus Morris. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
The Grizzlies trail by 4. Jones looking for an opening. Right side, Green. And the pass to Tillman. Outside, Jones. Kicks it to Green. For the 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Now Powell. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And the wide open shot from Morris. And he's good on the 3-ball. And the Clippers lead by 7. On the wing, Green. Beyond the arc. The third quarter comes to a close. Clippers lead by 7. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard. Put the pass right on the money.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Brooks kicks to Jackson. Now the dish to Adams. Memphis moving that ball around. Outside for Jackson. Over George. Jackson misses.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
George with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. Wall's shot is off. And for the Grizzlies, they're shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. It's George on the wing. Pass to Zubats. A three from Leonard. They get it back. Zubats kicks to Leonard. Batum wide open. He fires. Off target from three-point range.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And Zubats picks up the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
That's his third personal foul. First team.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Morant finds Jackson. Morant with it. Rocket 6. And there's the foul. It's on Nicholas Batum. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Morant. Passes it to Adams. Outside Jackson. Out to the right wing. 5 to shoot. Here's Morant. Leonard gets a hand on it.
Another example of Kawhi being the best defender in the league.
The shot by George, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Batum with the steal. Leonard looking over the floor. Wall passes to Leonard. Outside, George fires for 3. Rebounded by Jackson. Payne for 3. Good on the triple. Payne's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Grizzlies.
The team first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
Batum sets a screen for Wall. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Really the best result they could have hoped for on that possession. They get back all 3 points they just gave up and are close to putting this thing out of reach.
And it's Brooks in the corner. Payne kicks to Jackson. Morant outside. And they get it back.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
From past the arc. Goes up again. Yep, it goes. And the Clipper lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Adams.
Remains calm and collected. Adams refuses to let the moment be too big.
Ball passes to Batum. It's up a 3. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Good work there as it goes. Now just a 3-point Clipper lead.
Won't shy away from the big moment. No hesitation from Jackson Jr. on that shot.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. And Leonard has it in the corner. Stolen by Brooks. Inside, Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
The strong finish from Jackson Jr. He goes up with power inside the paint.
Outside, Batum. And again, the turnover by the Clippers.
Oh, I see. Picking the worst time to lose control. This is why patience is the key in big moments, people.
And Adams has got the ball here for the Grizzlies. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Ball against Morant. The kick out to Wall. He takes it in. It drops.
And how about the conviction to his craft? Wall has trust that his ability will shine through in big moments.
Morant against Wall. Jackson has the open look. Laces one from 3.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
And Wall kicks to Leonard. George against Payne. The three. The three won't fall. Leonard with the steal. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic.
Tip-off goes to Minnesota. So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's McDaniels in at the 3. Now here's McDaniels. Gobert with a screen on Wall. 5 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. They get the rebound. And Gobert with the stuff.
You see how seriously Gobert takes rebounding, just getting after it. Great activity.
Outside Wall. Pass to George. Batum left side. George against Edwards. And George with the jam.
Long and athletic, PG-13 is a terror when he reaches the cup.
And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Grant.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals, but without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of.
Towns. McDaniels passes to Towns. Lets it go from deep. The Clippers grab the miss. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Kicks it to George. Pass to Batum. Edwards against George. And George with the jam.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Outside Edwards. Back to Russell. Knocked away. And stolen by Leonard.
Foul to the Timberwolves. Karl Anthony Towns. First personal foul. First.
An offensive juggernaut and aggressive defender. Kawhi is just the total package, in my opinion. Brings a winning mindset as well.
Now here's Wall. George outside. The kick out to Wall. Offline with a 3. For Minnesota, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Edwards finds Towns. Russell against Wall. Russell to pass to Towns. That falls. Nice assist by Russell.
I like seeing Towns be aggressive from deep. He knows his teammates want him to shoot from there.
Russell against Wall. Batum outside. The kick out to Wall. Back to Batum. 6 on the shot clock. And that one drops.
And being that Wall is a point guard, it's his responsibility to facilitate. Just a terrific dime right there.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
A minute 58 left in the first quarter here. And yep, it's good.
That's like a horse shot. A very brave shot to go with, but he got it to go.
The Clippers have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Here's Wall. Inside. Batum, pass to Wall. And the big finish by Wall.
Nicholas Batum making the resourceful play, gifting the ball to a ready shooter instead of forcing something.
Gobert with a screen on Wall. Russell with the ball. He's picked up by Zubac. Edwards, the pass to McDaniels. The kick out to Edwards. And that one hits the back iron.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Give him any kind of opening, and Kawhi Leonard will make you pay at the rack.
Russell against Wall. Now here's Russell. The D's right on him. No good. The Clippers in the lead. Pass to George. Jacks up a 3. Towns with a rebound.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
29 seconds left now in the first quarter. Edwards with it. Guarded now by George. For Los Angeles, they've got 5 of 7 shots to fall. Here's Batum. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard.
Such a creative scorer. Batum can do it inside, from 3, really anywhere on the floor.
Outside McDaniels. Towns with the ball. Great D that time from Zubac.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish it tight. That's a miss they can live with.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers closing out this.
And your Clippers Houston team. Let's give a round of applause.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Clippers.
Right out of the gates, they've been in attack mode. And I think that's by design, because it has been relentless.
They've also been quick to set up their teammates, wasting no time making the extra pass for the open look.
So for Minnesota right now, Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 spot. Now here's Gobert. And the jam by Gobert.
Rudy's showing us what you get when you put size and creativity together.
Outside Wall. Pass to George. And the jam by George.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Now here's Russell. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2. You know, one expression you hear from a lot of coaches nowadays, threatening drives. What's the value of breaking the paint?
BA, dribble penetration is so important, particularly in today's game. With the spacing and the great shooting on the perimeter, if you can get to the paint, 1, you may score at the rim, but if the defense collapses, now you have an opportunity to find an open shooter from 3.
And the Timberwolves with possession here, after the Clippers picking up a basket just a moment ago. George against Edwards. Pass to Towns. Driving to the basket. Paul George pulls it in. The Clippers have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Leonard on the wing. Back to George. The kick out to Wall. Over to the wing. Here's Batum. 3-pointer off the mark. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Gobert inside. Guarded by Batum. They get it again. Tries yet again. Russell from outside. Towns for 3. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 4 rebounds now. Wall, the pass to George. And here's Zubac. Wall with it. Leonard left side. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Strength, body control, and focus. Kawhi showing it all right there.
Here's Russell. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
It's stolen by Leonard. In transition, here come the Clippers. And the double clutch jam wows the crowd.
You see, that is just rude. Kawhi picks it, triggers the fast break. See ya.
Pass to Gobert. Zubac with the steal. Now here's Batum. Yep, that one goes. Batum's got 6 points.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's foul number 2 for him.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Now here's Wall. A 17-point lead, their biggest. George. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds in the game. Edwards, the pass to Towns. Off the mark, and the drought continues. For Los Angeles, they've gotten an impressive 6 of 8 shots to fall in the second. George for 3. That shot off the mark. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
This is who Towns is, an unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
Outside Wall. Pass to Leonard. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns has got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Edwards. Here's Gobert. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Gobert going to the line. The defense couldn't do anything but foul the big fella.
He misses the free throw, and it's a completely new group for the Clippers. And he's good on the second. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Jackson outside. Pass to Covington. Back to Jackson. Here's Kennard. McDaniels covering. Jackson for 3. And again, no good by the Clippers. Edwards for 3. What a play! He drains it at the alley as always. Thank you.
Your Clippers, 27. The Timberwolves, 16.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Kawhi Leonard.
He's been so disruptive defensively in the first half. His fast hands pick plenty of pockets.
Well, if you want to get into your offense quickly before the defense can set up, creating turnovers is a great way to do it.
Jackson and Powell make up the backcourt. Marcus Morris out there with Robert Covington, and it's Kennard in at the small forward position. That's the group starting the second half for Ty Lue. Now here's Powell. Pass to Morris. The 3 is up. That's good from Covington on the assist from Morris. Covington's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. Here's Noel. Now Reed. Here's Prince. Oh, nice D from Kennard. And at this point, they're loving this big lead.
Absolutely. And they haven't really faced a lot of resistance.
Pass to Covington. Here's Powell. Covington inside. Anderson's there. Here's Kennard. And too long on the shot.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Here's Noel. Powell covers. Now here's Anderson. Oh, Morris with a steal. Covington passes to Kennard. Rebound Minnesota. Here's Prince. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Kicks it out to Anderson. Reed against Covington. Here's Prince. Second shot opportunity. Pass to Rivers. It's rebounded by Morris. The Clippers have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. To the paint. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
With a high basketball IQ and improving playmaking abilities, Luke's growing as a distributor.
Here's Rivers, defended by Jackson, trying to get back on track. Oh, Morris with a steal. Powell passes to Jackson. Pass to Kennard. Takes the 3. Yes, And a nice assist from Jackson. Kennard's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. And Minnesota calls time here. The Timberwolves have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. And here's Anderson. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Good D by Covington. And he lobs it up to the rim. And Powell with the stuff.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
Here's Noel. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Reed can't hit.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
Covington, no good. And so it's Minnesota with it. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half. Here's Noel. Kicks it out to Anderson. Pass to Reed. Here's Prince. From deep. Kennard with the rebound. Now Los Angeles with it. It's been 10 straight unanswered. Down low. The lob. Very well done.
Great floor awareness. Powell knows how to find his open teammates.
Here's Noel. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. For three, Covington. Can't hit that one. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third.
Norman Powell, first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Timberwolves.
To succeed in this league, you can never be satisfied. It's a certain mentality, and Prince has that.
Here's Rivers. Another miss by Minnesota. Here are the Clippers. They're on a 12-1 run. And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it. Well, the Timberwolves shooting just 24% in this one. Not great.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Timberwolves.
And he knocks down the first one.
2 shots.
And he can't hit the second. The Clippers have gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Minnesota now.
If you can, use up the clock en route to the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
Leonard passes to Batum. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers out in front by 19 going into the break. It hasn't taken them too many shots. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Russell in at the point guard position.
It seemed like he changed his mind during the layup, tried to pull off another shot, and choked.
For 3, George, and the three-pointer goes.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Outside for Russell. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Russell.
And when you're attempting to make a comeback, it's so hard to overcome those kind of mistakes.
They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
Pass to Batum. And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Fires for three. Shot by Leonard, no good. Minnesota shooting just around 26% for the game. And Edwards, here we go. Now here's Towns. The layup misses. Now here's Zubats. Batum outside. To the inside. Wall. And he lays it up and in.
Assertive play by Wall inside. Pushing hard to find himself a shot.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Stolen by Russell. Oh, got a piece of it. Stolen by Wall. Here's Leonard. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
That was with force by Kawhi, dunking it over the defense and looking unstoppable.
And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Wall, the pass to George. Takes a three. He's off on that one. So Minnesota will take it the other way. And here's Russell to halt the run. It's rebounded by George. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Leonard for three, and the basket's good with the assist from Wall. Wall's got his fourth assist in this one. Pass to Towns. Fires from deep. Oh, they pick off the pass. Taken away. Looking to get back on track. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
A much more physical player now than when he first entered the league. Gobert powering it home.
For three, George. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now. It's Edwards with a drive. And Edwards slams it in.
Love the decision by Gobert. Finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
Batum finds Wall. Lets the three fly. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Edwards, the pass to Russell. Back to Edwards. No luck on that one. Excellent D there from Wall. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Clippers.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Kawhi Leonard.
I thought he did a good job of filling out the defense early on. Then once he found his groove, he stayed aggressive throughout.
Carl Anthony Towns.
Both shots good from the stripe. 51 seconds left in the final quarter. Now George. Pass to Batum. Back to George. To the wing, right side. Just 5 to shoot. There's the triple. Carl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound.
Just not feeling it from beyond the arc. Sometimes that happens. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Yep, that one's good.
That's just Big Cat using his upper body strength to convert through contact.
Russell against Wall. The three. Off target. So no problem for the Clippers as they get Allie. Thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.
You know, the first thing you think of with both these teams, Greg, their athleticism. Some high flyers on the court tonight.
And, Kev, it's not just about the aerial skills, though. There are some guys out there who can flat out wear you down with their ability to run the floor.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. The backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the 3. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
It's Edwards on the wing. Guarded by Bain. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
Morant kicks to Bain. Outside for Jackson. Launches a 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
And that's exactly what he's looking for. Draining the triple.
Morant against Russell. Now the pass to Towns. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Memphis. Bain passes to Morant. Outside for Jackson. Back to Morant. Lays it up off the glass.
How about the handles from the young fellow? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing. And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot riding on it.
Here's Morant. After D'Angelo Russell's bucket, Morant reaches to Adams. Bucket is good.
Who's the best young catalyst in the game? Some people will say Doncic, some will say Trae Young, and some might even say Ja Morant.
Now here's Edwards. Here's Towns. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Towns.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Morant gets to Adams. Jackson has the open look. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Yeah, Steven Adams' instinct is to pass it first, and what instincts he has. Wow, pretty play.
Edwards drives in, and Edwards with the stuff.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
And Hall of Famer David Aldridge spoke with Chris Finch. David?
Well, Kevin, he gave me some broad strokes regarding the game plan. He said we want to work the ball into the paint, high percentage looks, and then get to the foul line if we can. We'll see how they try to accomplish that throughout the game. Kevin?
Thank you, David. 1:53 left to play in the first quarter. Towns with it. Guarded now by Jackson. 5 on the clock. And the dunk by Towns.
Well, Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
Now Morant. Driving inside. Payne for 3. No good that time. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking.
Russell, no luck.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
And just so dynamic at that lead guard position. Morant there just stuffs it.
51 seconds left in the first quarter. Edwards drives in. And Edwards with the stuff.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Out to Brooks. Morant right side. Jackson finds Morant. Memphis moving it around. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Buries the long-range jumper. Edwards got 9.
Edwards, such an explosive scorer. You don't want to concede that three-point shot. Boy, that's going to make him feel good.
Morant scanning the floor. And that one hits back iron. Got it off in time. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Timberwolves. He finishes with 9.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies, Houston.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's McDaniels in at the 3, the small forward. Gobert, no good.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Here's Brooks, and he jams it with authority.
And you like to see this from Brooks, right? No need to fall in love with the jump shot. Give the defense different looks.
Edwards against Payne. The kick out to Towns. Ja Morant grabs the rebound.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
Deflects the pass and stolen by Russell. Here's Edwards and finished off by Edwards.
Showing improvement on the defensive end. D'Angelo Russell using his speed to get after steals.
Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
On the wing, Bain. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Morant. Outside, Bain.
Boy, when he is contesting shots, you see the potential on the defensive end for Anthony Edwards.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Minnesota shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day, Greg, falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
Oh, it's way more common now. And let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go.
Jumps up. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Boy, Rudy Gobert has really worked to expand his game. Now challenging guys off the dribble drive. My goodness.
Taking 2 shots.
Both shots good from the stripe. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Now here's Morant. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
High effort play by Morant. He refuses to let the foul stop him from getting the shot up.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Adams' shot is good.
Letting the guy sneak by for a putback off a free throw, that is inexcusable.
Morant against Russell. Outside Edwards. Back to Russell. Takes the 3. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Morant with it. 5 points in the game. Jackson passes to Morant. Adams. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Adams has got 6 points.
Well, Steven Adams was a bit raw when he entered the league, but you can see right there how sound he has become as a finisher on the interior.
Here's Towns, and hammers that one down right in the face of Jaren Jackson.
Wow, the size and speed of Towns, a natural-born highlight reel.
Morant kicks to Jackson. And the 3 ball is good. 9 points in the game so far.
Well, more and more you see big men working on the outside shot, and this guy has one of the better ones in the league.
Pass to McDaniels. Back to Russell. 56 seconds left in the first half of basketball. They get it back.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Jackson dishes to Adams. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, Steven Adams is as strong a player as there is in the NBA. Draws the contact there.
No good on the free throw.
At the line for 2.
Second free throw, no good. Minnesota's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. McDaniels kicks to Edwards. And the rejection by Jackson. Brooks, the pass to Adams. That puts them in the lead. Adams has got 6 here in this quarter.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Outside Edwards. To the left wing. Over Bain. And that one released in time, but no good. All right, thank you, David. Folks, we've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
We've got Green, and it's Aldama in at the power forward position. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. Prince outside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
What we know about Taurean Prince is he's a terrific competitor who knows he's going to lay it all out on the floor every night. For coaches, that is such an invaluable trait.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
You can tell that miss at the line might stick with him for a while. Always hurts to miss a chance to take the lead.
And here's Jones. Outside, Green. Memphis moving it around. 4 on the clock. Pass to Aldama for 3. Rebound, Minnesota. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Down low. Here's Anderson. It doesn't go for him. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Aldama passes to Tillman. Outside, Green. Latre. Another shot. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Grizzlies shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That free throw, no good. So he comes up empty at the line. And it's Anderson with the ball for the Timberwolves. Haven't given up any points here in the second half.
Well, the coaching staff loves seeing this kind of playmaking from Austin Rivers, the willingness to share the basketball.
Jones dishes to Green. Pass to Concha. It's tipped. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
The call on the floor is a jump ball.
Here's Aldama. Guarded by Reed. Just 3 to shoot. Green, no luck. Minnesota in the lead. And Jalen Noel picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Memphis has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Outside, Jones. Green with the ball. Guarded now by Anderson. And Kyle Anderson gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Aldama. Defended by Anderson. Reed with the block. Prince against Green. Prince, the pass to Anderson. Back to Prince to the left side wing. Here's Noel. And Anderson has it in the corner. Shot clock at 6. Rivers kicks to Anderson. Here's Reed. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. And it's a 4-point Minnesota lead. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Jones, the pass to Aldama. Outside, Green. The Grizzlies with another miss. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Here's Noel. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Noel's got the lead up to 7 now for Minnesota.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter. Now Morant. He has 5. Adams finds Morant. Back to Adams. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Timberwolves leading by 7. Stolen by Brooks. The pass to Adams. On the wing, Bane. Brooks outside. Rivers against Morant. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That's his first foul.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. Russell dishes to Edwards. Into the lane. And there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here is Edwards. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. The feed to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
How quickly does Rudy Gobert move off the screen? His mobility makes him a tough cover in the pick and roll.
Morant drives in. Feeds it to Adams. Out to Morant. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Trying to end the drought. Goes back up. Here's Adams, and Adams with the slam.
Boy, the strength and the activity of Steven Adams makes him a force on the backboards.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Towns. 16 seconds left to play in the third. Clock at 6. Here's Edwards. The kick out to Towns. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. 7-point differential. Outside Jackson. Lets it go with a 3. That one doesn't go. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're feeling very confident. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Russell in at the point guard.
That's easy money for Karl Anthony Towns. Gets in close range and leaves no doubt.
And Adams kicks to Bane. Back to Brooks. Right side Bane. Pass to Adams. 4 on the shot clock. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
Well, Steven Adams increasingly making himself a factor on the offensive end night after night.
Passes it to McDaniels. He feeds it to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Jackson gets the bucket.
A big night for Jackson so far. He's a talented scorer and only getting better.
Also looking it over. Edwards against Bane. And finished off by Edwards.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. On defense, Minnesota. There's the pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. Outside, Bane. 6 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Shoots from 12.
Well, you want to see some more ferocity on the defensive end from D'Angelo Russell. Right there, he proves what a force he can be.
Towns with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Now, here's McDaniels. Guarded by Bain. Here's Towns. And they call Anthony Towns with the jam.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Anthony Edwards.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. And the teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good positions. And boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
Teams need contributions from everybody to win on the road, not just the stars. And he's done more than his share tonight. An outstanding performance. The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey guys, I caught Taylor Jenkins' message to his team. He was emphatic. He said, we are not going to win this game playing this way, fellas. You've got to step it up. You've got to get aggressive. And you've got to battle to get back in this thing. Let's see if that pep talk got him going, guys.
Thank you, David. Russell against Morant. Russell passes to Gobert. Kicks it to McDaniels. Lets the three fly. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Out to the right wing. Out to Morant. Fires from deep. Minnesota with the rebound. Pass to Gobert. Inside, here's McDaniels, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Timberwolves.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Anthony Edwards.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
And the dunk by Jackson.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in it.
35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Out to Russell. The dish to Towns. Now, here is Russell. Over in the corner, Edwards.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
Bain finds Jackson. Jackson can't get that one to fall. And so Minnesota takes the win. They came in here and took care of business like they... David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Happy to have you with us for this should be an active game. Two squads that really move the ball well and share the load offensively, Brent.
Well, we got some great playmakers out here, BA, so it's a multitude of guys who are going to be able to survey the floor, maybe make that backdoor play or that lob pass to the rim. That's going to be a lot of fun.
So here's the Clippers starting group. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. It's Batum at the power forward with Zubac at center. And it's Wall in at the one spot.
The quick feed of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
Pass to George. Stolen by Bain. Brooks with it. And it's Leonard picking him up. Morant, the pass to Brooks. Here's Adams. Kicks it out to Jackson. Outside Morant. Lets it go from the wing. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. George with it. And the jam by George.
Paul George taking it all the way up for the dunk.
We played just over a minute here in the first.
Well, still a few years out, but the Clippers have to be excited about moving into their own arena in 2024. So much innovation has gone into the design of the building, and it just looks incredible.
Morant finds Jackson. 6 to shoot. Outside for Morant. Morant missing again. Now Los Angeles with it. And it's Batum penetrating. Pass to Leonard. There's the three. Buries it from 3. Amen. And the Clippers felt they needed to build their own arena to establish some identity.
Yeah, no doubt about it that they could be their own franchise away from the shared building with the Lakers. And for so long in LA, they've been treated as sort of a second-rate team, and that just shouldn't happen. So having their own arena, it's moving them well into the right direction.
Now here's Wall. George passes to Wall. Now Batum from outside the arc. And the basket's good with the assist from Wall.
And Batum has the answer locked and loaded from the three-point line.
Outside Morant. Kicks it out to Jackson. It's stolen by Leonard. To the middle. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Oh, George with a steal. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Leonard passes to George. Back to Leonard. To the paint. Stolen by Bain. Pass to Morant. Got a piece of it. Back to Bain. Now here's Adams. Zubac with the steal. In transition, here come the Clippers. George against Brooks. Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Paul George doesn't just score, he can pass it as well. He's a great all-around player.
Knocked loose. It's a one-on-one situation. Batum, the pass to Zubac. Back to Batum. Bain with it, and it's Leonard picking him up.
Nick Batum. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Memphis.
And the free throw, no good.
Shooting 1.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Outside Morant. Pass to Bain. Outside Morant. And another miss by Memphis.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. You can't give up looks like that all game long.
George's shot is off. Memphis has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Brooks, the pass to Morant. Outside for Brooks. A shot to stop the drought. That shot missing. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Leonard outside. 4-3. Pure from three-point range. Leonard's got 6 points.
Kawhi confident in that shot there. Just gets the ball. He really didn't waste any time.
Outside for Brooks. Pass to Adams. And here's Morant outside. Batum pulls it in.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Sends it home from three-point land.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Right wing. Here's Batum. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the... We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play. This one has been one-sided so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Clippers?
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, Leonard and Batum, the duo at forward. Paul George out there with John Wall. And it's Zubac in at the center position. Now here's Leonard. He's got 6. Outside Wall. Pass to Batum. The 3. And it's Bain with the rebound. Memphis trailing here. On the wing, Brooks. Morant, pass to Brooks. With the runner. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
That's 2 points they should have had. I'm sure he'd love to get that look again.
Now Zubac. Adams covering. Zubac with a screen on Morant. Wall, the pass to Zubac. Outside Wall. 5 on the clock. Here's Batum. Man, the basket's good with the assist from Wall. Batum's got 5.
And being that Wall is a point guard, it's his responsibility to facilitate. Just a terrific dime right there.
Brooks finds Morant. Adams against Zubac. A good look from Bain. And he buries his first look.
A wonderful awareness from the big man as Steven Adams finds the open man.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. George passes to Leonard. Launches a 3. The shot comes out.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
When you think about a rough moment in Kawhi Leonard's career that had to have come around 2021, that season-ending injury in the playoffs that kept him out of the entire 22 season.
George left side. Batum right side. Down low. Here's Zubac. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
For Memphis, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Outside Morant. Pass to Bain. Up top Morant. Wall covering. It's stolen by Leonard. George finds Batum. And here's Wall. Batum outside. It's George on the wing. Batum sets a screen. Out to the right wing. Stolen by Jackson. Bain, the pass to Moran. That's tipped. George with a steal. Here's Wall. And the big finish by Wall.
Getting up and finishing with muscle. Love seeing Wall attack the basket with ferocity.
Well, we're glad, though, that Leonard took the time to fully recover, Brent.
At BA, you have to prioritize your health as a player. Wyatt has had his scares throughout his career, but him being fully healthy is going to help him unleash his full game on any opponent. So getting him back to 100% a priority for him and the team.
That's good from Jackson on the assist by Moran.
We've watched Moran get so good at this. Instinctively spots the opening and feeds a really good shooter.
To the inside, George. And George with the jam.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
And the basket by Bain.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Wall, the pass to Leonard. Now George. 7 points in the game. Clock at 6. The kick out to Wall. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Batum's shot is off. The Grizzlies have gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. And it's Jackson on the take. Right side Bain. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Fires in the triple.
Adding to his game over time. When Jackson spots his open teammates like this, the offense runs much smoother.
Pass to Batum. Here's the 3. Oh, that's offensive interference.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Conchar. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. Alley as always, thank you. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Boy, you gotta like what we're seeing from Desmond Bain.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
They've got Danny Green. Tyus Jones is out there with John Conchar. Then it's Xavier Tillman, and it's Aldama in at the power forward. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins. And pick and rolls never more prevalent in the league than they are right now. And there's always someone the defense has to leave open in those scenarios, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it's amazing. It's such a simple play, but it's so difficult to defend, especially with the shooting that we now see in the NBA and the great spacing on the floor. It's a play, as you said, every team uses and executes well in their offensive attack.
Conchar, good.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Kennard against Green. Pass to Covington. Here's Morris. Back to Covington. Kennard outside. Shot clock at 6. Morris with it. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. They'll pin that foul on Danny Green.
Well, a key piece in a couple of huge NBA trades. There's no doubt that teams value Robert Covington and his ability to play defense and shoot the 3. Well, I know this much about Robert Covington. You'll never find him short on effort. This is a high-energy guy on both ends of the floor.
Back to Jones. Pass to Conchar from deep. Covington grabs the board. The Clippers in the lead. Deflects the pass. And here comes the break. Jones with the ball. Guarded by Covington. Here's Conchar. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Green for three. Counted from distance. Green's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Well, Brent, any team loves to have a guy like Covington, setting an example with his all-out play.
Yeah, B.A., you know how there are guys that bring along everybody with their offensive game? Covington does that with the defense. He's out there, he gives effort, he dives on the floor, he's going for loose balls, and all of a sudden the energy of the team is right behind Robert Covington's defense.
And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Memphis has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. For the lead, and it's good on the lay-in. Green's got 5 points.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Jackson against Jones. For three, Powell. Grizzlies with the rebound. On the wing, Jones. Defended by Jackson. Pass to Conchar. Here's Aldama. Outside for Green. Shot clock at 5. Here's Conchar. Powell covers. For three. Covington grabs the board.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Out to Powell. Back to Covington. Kennard on the wing. Powell outside. Back to Kennard. And there it is for him.
It felt like Powell had the shot, but good job of feeding the open man.
The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Pass to Aldama. Three-pointer. The shot off that time.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Powell right side. Kennard finds Powell. Back to Kennard. 4 on the clock. Kept alive. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass. Now it's a 3-point Los Angeles lead.
And how about Norman Powell getting in there, playing aggressive on the glass?
Out to the wing. Oh, Morris with a steal. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. And the jam by Covington.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
Execution with pace, that's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
Pass to Conchar. Back to Jones. 6 to shoot. Here's Conchar. Stolen by Jackson. And it's the Clippers on the break. Kennard has the open look. And there's another one for the Clippers.
And that's a quick draw from Kennard, just pulling up before the defense has a chance to react.
Here's Jones. Here's Conchar. Here's Aldama, covered by Covington.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Powell in the post. Misses the layup.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. Clippers ahead, leading by 5. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And so in the game for the Clippers, the two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. It's Batum at the power forward with Zubats at center. And it's Wall in at the point. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Clippers.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, and pressing.
Something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff. You got to be careful when you're handling the ball around them.
Here's Bain. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. That'll belong to John Wall. And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
The kick out to Wall. Pass to George. This one for three. And good. Coming on the assist by Wall. Wall's got 5 assists in the game.
Well, more and more, it should just sink in that Paul George is one of the most accurate three-point shooters in the league.
Brooks against Leonard. Kicks it out to Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Bain from the arc. Rejected by George.
Well, in terms of wing defenders, PG might be in the top 5 in the league.
Zubats finds Wall. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bain. That's his first foul of the game. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Leonard against Brooks. Inside. Pass to Zubats. 4 on the clock. Here's Wall. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Moran against Wall. Outside Bain. On the wing, Brooks. Back to Bain. Kicks it out to Jackson. The 3-ball. Gets the 3-ball to go.
That jumper is pure. Jackson with great touch for a big man. Set him up, let him knock him down.
Wall, the pass to Zubats. Here's George. And the jam by George. Boy, it's been a grinder, a back and forth all night.
Oh, 7 times the lead has changed. Neither team giving an inch.
Wall against Moran. There's Jackson with the 3. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
Dynamic. I mean, every night Morant makes incredible plays, and that extends as well to his passing.
Batum, left side. Outside Wall. It's George on the wing. And good. Coming on the assist by Wall. And the Clippers lead by 1.
Paul George stepping up big time.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Can you say prime time player? Morant, he enjoys delivering for his team in these parts of the game.
George passes to Leonard. Back to George. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
Smart play call to get him something at the rim.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Outside for Brooks. Out left to the wing. Here's Morant. Just 5 on the clock. Adams with the ball. He's picked up by Zubats. Jackson for 3. They get it again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
How about Steven Adams coming through? Give him a chance.
And here's George. 1:11 left in the fourth quarter here. The kick out to Wall. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
You can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Morant, the pass to Bain. Brooks with it. Leonard defending. Outside Bain. On the wing, Brooks. finds Leonard. Jackson for three. It's good from beyond the arc.
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Wall, the pass to Leonard. He takes it in. Yeah!
And as a defender, you are left somewhat helpless to stop that. Leonard with too many moves in his arsenal and a flood of ice water in his veins.
Jackson outside. Back to Morant. Pass to Adams. Over to the left wing. Morant, the pass to Brooks. Back to Morant. Launches it. And buries it from deep.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Guys, your thoughts?
They're in a tough spot. Barely enough time to run the catch and shoot.
George for three. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot attempt falls offline. And so the big win by Memphis in a tight...
pass, he could score, and he...
Not at all. Yeah, some similarities definitely there, David. Thank you. Tip-off goes to the Clippers. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. And small and power forwards, Leonard and Batum. All out there with Paul George, and it's Zubats in at the center position. Batum with the ball. Now guarded by Towns. Clock at 4. Nobody near George. No good on the triple.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. And it's the Clippers' ball.
You know, when it comes to the Minnesota Timberwolves, for so long, they've struggled to be competitive. But recently, I think they've started to turn things around. I mean, they've got a nice core. They got a taste of the playoffs recently, and now look to build on that.
Now, here's Wall. Anthony Edwards unable to get his last shot to go in.
Oh, what a finish! Good. Yeah, you know, George really enjoys being in the air. I mean, this guy has great body control and bounce, and his slams at times can be absolutely sick.
Now here's Edwards. The kick out to Towns. The layup off target. And so it's Wall. He brings it up for Los Angeles. George finds Wall. Outside Batum. The kick out to Wall. Jacks up a 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's Edwards. And Towns the bucket on the assist from Edwards.
Excellent job by Towns to stick with it. He didn't let the defender get to him there.
Ball against Russell. And here's Leonard from 3. Drills it from outside.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Timberwolves have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. The pass to Gobert. Towns with it. And Towns throws it down.
Towns showing you the quickness and athleticism. They're getting off the floor to throw it down.
No one near Wall as he lets it go. Off target from outside. Timberwolves trail.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
Outside Edwards. He kicks to McDaniels. It's stolen by Wall. And here we go. George heading to the hoop. And it's George finishing it off.
Man, I like the quick hands of Wall. I mean, seeing him jump all over the opposition and get into the passing lanes to come up with the steal, that's impressive work.
Russell finds Gobert. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And it's Wall with the ball for Los Angeles. In the corner, George with it. Back to Wall. Pass to Batum. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
You know, John Wall is not just a dynamic scorer. He is outstanding at sharing the ball with his open teammates.
McDaniels passes to Russell. And there's the drive. The shot that time, not on target. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Wall passes to Batum. Leonard looking over the floor. Zubats with the screen for Leonard. Back to Zubats. Takes it out to Leonard. Shoots it. Just 5 to shoot. That one a little long.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Outside Russell. Back to McDaniel. The kick out to Towns. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Towns has got 6.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Here's Wall. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, there's no denying it. When Wall is healthy, he is still a major threat in this league. I mean, he's lightning quick as a point guard, and he has tremendous defensive instincts.
And so Wall nails both of them. And here's Edwards. Over George. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in.
Well, that long reach of Paul George really bothers shooter.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Clippers lead by 3. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Zubac's a screen on Edwards. Just 4 to shoot. George finds Zubac's. A nice shot by George. George has got the lead up to 5 now for the Clippers.
When George is aggressive now, I think it energizes his whole team.
Russell looking around. Batum against Towns. Pass to McDaniels. And here's Edwards. Crosses over. And he sinks the layup. And we see stars, Clark, that dominate with skill. Others do it more with athleticism. Which would you prefer to build around if you were coaching?
If I had to only pick one, Kevin, I'd like to have both skill and athleticism. But skill is so critically important in any sport, particularly basketball. Guys that can shoot, handle the ball, pass it, and do the fundamental things well. And I think that trumps athleticism over the long haul.
Now Edwards. Paul George missing from long range. Outside, Russell. Passes it to Towns. Pulls it up. Batum grabs the miss.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Nifty move. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Boy, a wicked dunk by Leonard, showing this defense just how explosive he can be.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Russell. Drops in the layup for 2.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Outside, George. Kicks it out to Leonard. George looking around. Here's the 3. Traps in the tray. George has got 9.
Able to stretch the floor with his shooting, Paul George takes great pride in knocking down those triples.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
Now, here is Russell. Here's Edwards. It's hauled in by George. George has got 4 rebounds in this game. Leonard kicks the wall. George against Edwards. Outside Leonard. Batum a screen on Russell. Leonard the pass to Batum. Over Towns. A shot by Batum. No good. And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, GA. The broken leg, shoulder surgeries. Last season, a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin. But give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
Now, here's McDaniel. Nicholas Batum unable to get his shot to go. We've got 1:13 left to play here in the second quarter. Wall against Russell. And Wall kicks to Leonard. And good, coming off the assist by Wall. Wall's got his 5th assist in this one.
That may not be his first choice, but Kawhi's not going to pass it up if it's there for him. Good decision to take the quick jumper off the catch.
Now here's Edwards. The pass to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
George against Edwards. George passes to Wall. Zubac trying to break loose. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
You know, after averaging just 1 assist per game as a rookie, George has really upgraded his passing game.
Outside Russell. And there's the pass to Gobert. Batum against Towns. And Towns throws it down.
And you see Towns with those big mitts, able to control the basketball on the dribble. That's where the size of your hands can be a nice asset for you.
Wall finds Leonard. Driving in. The kick out to Wall. Back to Leonard. Got it up. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him.
And, you know, on the defense.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from George.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. The guard and off guard, filled by Jackson and Powell. Robert Covington out there with Marcus Morris. And it's Kennard in at the 3 spot. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession.
Boy, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
Clippers leading by 6. Outside Jackson. Covington against Anderson. Powell, that's good. Powell's got his first points to start out the 3rd quarter for Los Angeles. Rivers kicks to Reed. Pass to Anderson. Now Rivers. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
Uh-oh. Changed his mind on the way up and tricked himself.
Whoops, they pick off the pass. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Rivers with it. Now Covington defending. Rivers can't get it to go. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3 ball here. Kicks it out to Covington. Back to Powell. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound. Timberwolves trail by 8. Over to the left wing. Here's Noel. Guarded by Powell. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And Morris has got the ball here for the Clippers. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Jackson finds Covington. Back to Jackson. Clippers moving the ball around. Here he goes. And Jackson throws it down hard.
The quickness of Reggie Jackson, terrific. Superb at slicing apart the defense with his drive to the rack.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
A nice shot by Rivers.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Now the Clippers trading last season for Norman Powell. And as they say, Greg, the rich get richer.
Yeah, an excellent two-way player. Their wing depth becoming the envy of the league. And he's just coming into his prime. So he fits the timeline of their star.
Now here's Rivers. Prince, the pass to Rivers. Stolen by Jackson. And now Covington running the floor all by himself. Good on the shot. Covington's got the lead up to 10 now for the Clippers.
Covington is just so quick, leading the defense well behind him, actually in the dust as he gets down the court.
Knocked loose. Covington with the steal. On the wing, Jackson from deep. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
And the call will be against Luke Kennard. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
We've got 1:28 left here in the third quarter. Anderson passes to Noel. Makes it off the glass.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
Los Angeles leading by 8. Outside Jackson. Kennard on the wing. Offline with his 3. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Prince, the pass to Noel. Back to Prince. Lets it go from deep. Good on the three-point shot. And now it's only a 5-point Clipper lead.
Coming into the league, scouts predicted Prince would be a solid 3-and-D specialist, and they were spot on.
Jackson kicks to Covington. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Covington's got his second basket of the game.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Here's Rivers, and finish off by Rivers.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Now, here's Covington. Right side Jackson. Outside Covington. Outside for Jackson. Pass to Powell. Clock is at 3. The 3. That shot missing. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Clippers ahead. Leading by 5. And coming up is... And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. We've got Rivers, Naz Reid out there with Anderson. And it's Taurean Prince. And it's Noel in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Russell high post. Here's Gobert. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And it's 6 points for Rudy Gobert.
I can't emphasize enough what reading is all about. That's seeing the game in front of you, another way to put it. Russell making a great choice for the assist there.
And George with the stuff.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
McDaniels dishes to Russell. To the inside. Batum with the steal. Oh, and here we go. Wall's got it. The fast break chance. Leonard the pass to Batum. Outside for George. Back to Batum. Leonard with no one around. Knocks down the 3-ball. And the Clippers lead by 8. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Clippers.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issues defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And not just that, they're also forcing turnovers at a high rate and taking advantage in transition.
How many 6'11" guys in this league can do that? Towns is a unicorn, awesome ability to catch and let it fly.
Outside, Batum driving to the basket. Gobert with the block. It's Russell with the drive. And the layup falls.
They opened the gates and he came through. D'Angelo, quick recognition.
And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. They've led by as much as 10. Outside, George. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line.
Yeah, really strong offensive thrust there, but then how about the defense able to negate that attack?
Yeah, doing exactly what he had to do right there to make sure he wasn't going to get flushed on or Instagrammed.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player, excellent at the free throw line.
Russell finds Towns. He can't get that one, and the Clippers will go the other way with it. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Wall looking it over. And the layup's good off the glass.
Confidence is so important at this level, and Wall has it. He takes pride in finding ways to score inside.
Gobert with a screen on George. To the paint, stolen by Zubac. And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. Batum's running, it's good. And now a 10-point Clipper lead.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
You know, and not leaving anything to chance either. That's why he takes it right to the bucket.
Edwards against George. Out to Russell. Passes to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Exactly what you want from your point guard. Nice dime to the open teammate by Russell.
Outside Batum. It's George on the wing. A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter. Feeds to Leonard. Shoots over Towns. And it's off the back rim. No good. Timberwolves trail by 8. Here's McDaniels. It's rebounded by Leonard. Clippers have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. On the wing, Batum. Outside, Wall. Batum sets a screen for Wall. It's stolen by Gobert. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Kept alive. Towns dishes to Edwards. A second chance effort, and it's sent back by George.
On defense, George able to use all of that length and athleticism to deny the shot.
Leonard finds George. From outside the arc. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Edwards with another miss. So the Clippers winning this one easily. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony.
Welcome to 2K Sports and we're expecting an intense battle in the front court tonight, Grant. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, BA, it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Bain and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the 1.
When it comes to the Grizzlies, a lot of this season is about erasing the memory of their playoff loss last year. It was a disappointing end to their season.
He's off on the first. But with Memphis's 2021-2022 season, it still has to be considered a success, right?
Yeah, I think it was a successful season, but as a whole, this young team, they won their division. But
Oh, my goodness!
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Up top, Edwards. Guarded by Bain. Pass to McDaniels. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Right side, Bain. Fires the 3. And he buries his first look.
And you see the unselfishness from Morant, wanting to share that ball with any open teammate.
Russell attacking to the paint. Here's Gobert. Here's Towns. Oh, stolen by Morant. Bain with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. Pass to Adams. Jackson down low. Defended by Gobert. Morant, the pass to Bain. Rebound, Minnesota.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
To the left side wing. Here's Towns. Oh, Adams with the block.
Oh, a fantastic defender. Adams embraces his role on this team as their defensive anchor.
Back to Morant. Blocked by Gobert. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Pass to Brooks. Clock at 6. Kicks it out to Jackson. Over Towns.
And shows hustle and plays hard on defense. Wow. Towns sure knows how to keep his coaches happy.
Now McDaniels. Beyond the arc. Here's Gobert, and Gobert with the stuff.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Jackson for 3. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Timberwolves.
When we evaluate players, one thing that gets overlooked, age. Take Jaren Jackson Jr. He was only 18 when he got drafted in 2018.
Brent is checked in for the Timberwolves. Here's Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Banked it in off the glass.
Incredible balance on that take. You gotta respect watching Gobert muscle his way through the defense.
You know, for Triple J, it took time to develop. Year 4 with Memphis was a special one.
Jackson unlocked his defensive potential amongst the best shot blockers in the entire league. You have to give those young guys time before making a true judgment.
Shot is good by Edwards.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
Morant, the pass to Bain. Sinks it from distance. Bain's got 6.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. If he can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And there's the call on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul. We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Bain against Edwards. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
And this is why Gobert shoots a high percentage, because he looks to finish with strength inside.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Here's Edwards. Pass to Towns. And he comes up with a bucket.
What a beast inside. When Towns gets in tight, he's almost a sure thing.
Moran against Russell. Three-pointer, Brooks. Good, and the setup by Moran. Moran's got 3 assists now in this one.
When he has enough space, he's more than comfortable letting it fly from outside.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Gobert with a screen on Bain. And here's Edwards outside. Drops in the 3. He's got 5.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And that one's good. Moran.
So flashy with the rock. Morant takes pleasure in slicing and dicing the D to pieces.
Outside Edwards. That'll count. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Memphis? Memphis has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. Down low. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
Making his presence known with that swat. Jackson Jr. understands when to go after blocks.
Bain, the pass to Moran. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And the first one at the line is good. And when you're trying to slow down a top scorer, often the game plan is to get physical. Grant, you would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, B.A., it's interesting. I mean, it can wear on you. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of wills. You have to stay focused. You have to be disciplined. And most importantly, you just cannot take a play off and allow a great player to get going.
To the inside. Here's Jackson. Pass to Adams. Outside Morant. To the middle. Here's Jackson. Second chance shot. He can't get it to go. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Russell to pass to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
I'll tell you what, that cat was strong and physical. Woo, I'm not sure how you can effectively stop Towns around the basket.
Here's Morant. Jackson finds Adams. Hangs in the air. Doesn't go that time. Good D by Gobert. The Timberwolves trail. Outside Russell. Pass to Towns. Gobert inside. Adams is there. Gobert, no good.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim. Every night, John Morant has a hard job to do. He draws the opponent's toughest defender in each game they play. That's how talented of a scorer he is.
Well, you talk about the D Morant has to face. Yet he finds a way to get the best of most of those matchups, Richard.
He's got a very advanced offensive skill set. He can score off the bounce. He can spot up. Depending on who's guarding him, Ja can adapt and find any weakness.
I'll tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
An awesome athlete. It's fun watching Gobert get up and hammer it down with force.
Morant, the pass to Bain. Off target with the 3. The Timberwolves have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. The whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul.
A great job to establish position and square up.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Morant with it. Russell covering. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Showing off that vert. Morant attacks the basket with just such intensity. There's not much any defense can do with it.
Russell up top, hounded by Morant. Pass to Gobert. Shot clock at 6. Towns passes to Gobert. Adams grabs the miss. Memphis leading. Bane with it. Brooks outside. And the dunk by Jackson.
The strong finish from Jackson Jr. He goes up with power inside the paint.
The Timberwolves shooting a solid 53% from the floor. Moran against Russell. Pass to Towns. Outside for Russell. Oh, stolen by Moran. And now the Grizzlies on the run. Bane, the pass to Brooks. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And about Brooks, becoming a staple in the middle of this lineup, Richard.
Plays the 2 and 3 positions on the floor and scores it really well. But most importantly, he's out there for his defensive effort and intensity. He is a versatile player that any team would love to have.
Shoots from the block. And the foul on Steven Adams. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Grizzlies on D. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Brooks, the pass to Bane. Outside for Moran. Tipped. Here's Edwards. Grizzlies with the rebound. Jackson's got 4 rebounds in the game. Moran against Russell. Kicks it out to Jackson. Shoots. Pass to Adams. To the right side. The open shot, Moran. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Russell from outside. He can't hit that time. And so it's Memphis closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. The flow of the game has favored them in general. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Taylor Jenkins. They've got Danny Green. John Conchar is out there with Tyus Jones. Then it's Xavier Tillman, and it's Aldama in at the power forward position. And now it's good. Green.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Here's Noel. Pass to Reed from downtown. Here's Noel. 6 to shoot. Anderson with a screen. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Reed can't hit. Memphis has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Jones, the pass to Green. Here's Tillman. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And the three-point shot, so important, Richard. That's something you added after you came into the league. What was that process like?
Well, look, as the game tilted that direction, it was no secret. You have to put in that time. But what I try and tell people is that it took me 3 years before I was able to even become a consistent three-point shooter, and another 5 before I became a good one. So as long as you're putting in the work, you're going to see the results.
Those who evolve are those who stay around. On the wing, Jones. On the wing, Green. McDaniels covering. Back to Green. Inside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Outside McDaniels. Back to Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Jones in the post. Soft touch off the glass. Jones has gotten his first points in this one.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
Here's Rivers. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It goes on Tyus Jones.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And so he makes both from the line. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Jones, the pass to Green. Back to Jones, down low. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. In transition, here they come. Noel, that's good.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Outside for Green. Here's Aldama. Anderson covers. Here's Conchar. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
1:46 left in the third quarter. McDaniels from long range. It's rebounded by Memphis. Outside, Green. Here's Conchar. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
First free throw is good.
John Conchar taking 2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Left side Anderson, and it's out of bounds to Minnesota.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Basket's good.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Jones, the pass to Green. Back to Jones. Outside for Green. Fires the three. Nails it from 3. Green's got 6 points in the quarter.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Here's Noel. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work, but that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
Outside, Green. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And another one from distance. He's hot, and they keep feeding him.
Here's Rivers. On the wing, Noel.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Substitution on the court.
12 seconds left in the third. Here's Moran. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Forget the long-range shots. Ja wants to challenge you down low.
No good on that one.
2 shots.
And he sinks the second. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And this is what point guards like Russell are responsible for, setting the table for his guys.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. They hold a real solid lead right now. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page. Woo.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Russell in at the point guard position. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Now Morant. Adams with a screen on Russell. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. To the inside, McDaniels.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Outside Bain. Adams, the pass to Bain. Back to Adams. Nice move. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Some consider Adams to be the strongest player in the league. He never backs down from a physical challenge.
In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You, too, can become an NBA player.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Prince is checked in. And Memphis also making a switch. Green's checked in for Brooks. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Edwards pulls it in. And here's Minnesota now. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Count that bucket.
This is who Towns is. An unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
Kicks it out to Jackson. Back to Morant. Up and in on the layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 12.
Still a little bit of a streak shooter. Morant has been deadly accurate tonight. Man.
Bain against Edwards. And stolen by Morant. Pass to Green. Back to Morant. Puts up a 3. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Green.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
Here's Russell. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Shot is good by Edwards.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Outside Bain. There's Jackson with the 3. Rebound Minnesota. Now here's Towns. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Ooh, he has a lot of tools in the toolkit. That right there was just one of them.
Timeout call, Memphis. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I had a chance to find out what Taylor Jenkins was discussing with his players. He implored his team to fight until the end. He said, quote, "We might be up now, but we can't give the ball away. Don't let your guard down until the clock hits 0. Back to you."
And Allie, thanks. Kicks it out to Jackson. Back to Bain. And stolen by Gobert. And here's the fast break. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
And in the big moments, Towns ups the ante, which allows him to knock down the important shots.
Up top, Morant, guarded by Russell. The 3 from Bain. And the foul on Steven Adams. That's his third foul of the game.
Third personal foul.
The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. And here's Russell. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Morant with it. Outside, Green. Oh, and just miss after miss right now. To the paint. Here's Towns. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
For a big, Towns is an effective free throw shooter. You really can't give him too many looks from the line.
2 shots.
And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall. The Grizzlies have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Outside Morant. Kicks it out to Jackson. Let's go with a 3. Bain pass to Jackson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the dunk by Jackson.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Pass to Prince. Here's Edwards. From behind the arc. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Memphis with the ball. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Morant, the pass to Green. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Grizzlies foul. Danny Green. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock.
16 seconds left in the fourth. Morant against Russell. And then Morant with the dunk.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Fourth personal foul. Third team foul.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second.
Prince taking 2 shots.
And the second of 2 is good. And that narrows the gap to 7. And so it's Memphis winning this one. And they barely squeezed out the win here. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Brian Anderson.